Oh, you really want to know? They come from the side picking, and the daughter is a completely different family.
So if you look at this guy, his mouth is right out at the end of his head. Head shape, position of the mouth. And a lot of the characteristics for fish families are based on osteology.
They're bullfrogs.
Creek chub.
It doesn't go past the tympanum, it's a bullfrog.
Ah, okay.
So I talked about stream channelization and removing cover. This is cover, and you kick it, and this is where you get the animals. During a drought year, they would have the ability to dig a shallow burrow under a rock or under a log or something to survive that period of drought. The primary burrowing species, there's probably at least one here, and he's probably got some burrows up here in this floodplain forest somehow. So I bet if we spend a little time looking around, we'd find some of those chimneys. So they're not out here in the permanent water body.
Let's set that little log down.
This is the one in the northern third of the state that's being completely eliminated by the rusty crayfish. This one was found almost statewide, except for parts of southern Illinois and all those areas up around the Chicago area and the Rock River drainage. It's been completely displaced by rusty crayfish. It doesn't get any protection because it has a huge range. But if this was, like I said, one of the narrow endemics from southern Illinois that are very closely related to this, if rusty crayfish got into their range, within a year or two, it'd completely wipe them out.
He's inside there.
He's just a little, he's over in that far corner on the wall.
They can actually extract oxygen out of the atmosphere as long as they keep their gills moist.
Yeah.
It's going to be full of fish. Whoa! All right, so we'll try to pick out the different things. Yes.
Where do you want?
Take that back. If you look at this guy, you see these cream-colored tubercles? This is the virile crayfish. This is the northern clearwater crayfish. In addition to that, there's these two lines on the back of the abdomen, or the thorax here, that come up together and kind of create a channel. Comes up from this side, and they get very close together. They're real tight. Those two lines on this guy, when they come together in the top of his thorax, are very wide apart. Down here. If you looked at virilis, can't see it very well, but those lines are real close together. I mean, you can see those visually. But again, these two are both being displaced by rusty crayfish in the northern part of the state, but this one seems to be getting hit the hardest. Virile crayfish will still hang on in some of those sites where rusty crayfish have moved in, but just real low population sizes. This little guy. We got the yellow bullhead.